Hello everybody, here's a Roulette against Blah. He said he's going to post the same battle today, so I figured I would as well. My Gengar does have Hidden Power Fire with a Life Orb, so it will OHKO, but Bullet Punch will KO me. And turn off it crits, so no chance for that. I'll just go for that layer of spikes. Good chance he's not going to have anyone to get him down. Entry hazards are deadly in Roulettes, especially extraneous ones like spikes. He goes into Mesprit, which yeah, I'm not really worried about. I have Credilli sitting around, so he's not going to get through that. Unless he's Calm Mind, which would be a bummer. But he sets up a SR of his own, which is fine. And I'm going to Toxic him as he goes for Reflect. I don't really mind that Reflect. And here I'm thinking he might go back to Sizer. He's probably not going to stay in. So I go right back to Scarm. That works out perfectly. He brings Sizer right in. So that's between the second layer of Spikes or I could Whirlwind. And I go for the Whirlwind. I also see lefties on Sizer, which I would have liked to not see. Because that means he could be SD, and that's a lot more dangerous in my opinion. He goes for U-turn, and I actually went for Spikes. I didn't go for Whirlwind. But now he gets Frostlass in there. And he goes for a layer of Spikes. I was thinking he would taunt, so I went with Drill Peck first. I also forgot Reflect was up, so that did nothing. It looks like it did just about the same damage as Leftovers recovers. And now he's up to 2 layer of Spikes, and here, I don't even have Whirlwind, I have Roar. He's up to 2 layers of Spikes, and I only have 1, so he's actually winning the Hazard War now. Even though it looked like I would have had a big advantage at first. And I stay in with Scarm, I let him get tricked, and now he's tricked on the Roar. And that does not make me happy. I'm thinking this Shaman's going to be HP Fire, but I guess it's worth staying in to find out, and it's not. So I get that another Roar off and get some more damage on Zam. I don't want to stay in and eat this Focus Blast because I still want to keep Scarm and just use him for Roar and other spikes. So I go into Zapdos, who I think he has a lot. This one has a lot of defense, but not a lot of special defense. And I'm thinking he's going to switch out for sure here. So I don't go for a Roost or a Sub. I go for a hit. And now he's actually going to 2-hit KO me. And I can't really do anything about it. I don't have anyone good to switch to. But I am going to switch out. Hoping that Credilli can live to something, I guess. It's kind of naive. Or maybe going for a Focus Miss. He did miss the first one. But he's going to hit this one and Credilli goes down, which, I'd probably say Zapdos is more important than Credilli. Zapdos is probably going to be able to outspeed something and get a Roost off. And now I go into Choice Band Metagross, eat some Stealth Rock, eat some Spikes, but I get my Bullet Punch off and he goes down. This is a Life Orb, not Choice Band, which just chews away at his health more. He goes into Mesprit, which I don't think Meteor Mash will KO it. And I don't want to be taking that T-Bolt and stuff. And sure enough, he just goes for a Reflect. So if I can outspeed here, it'll be a great switch to get Zapdos in. And I do. I get that Roost off. I'm faster. Awesome. Zapdos is back in business. He's Really? Really? After I get that Roost up and Zapdos is gonna just truck his team, I get frozen. I can do it. If I just thaw out this turn, I'll be fine. I don't thaw out. Man, that's the worst. I was so excited that Zapdos was going to be able to roll him. Zapdos is so dangerous. But no, Zapdos gets frozen and killed. I'm not sure if Blah had anything to do to Zapdos after that. I'm going to go into Gengar and get involved. Hold on, my dog is being very loud. So Gengar is, I guess Zam beats Gengar, but he goes into Sizer, and I decide he's not going to go for Bullet Punch. If he does, it might not kill because he's not CB, he's Leftovers, and I'm faster. I outspeed, and I get that Hidden Power Fire off. All right. Oh, maybe Zam would die to Spikes. Oh, no, I killed Zam with Bullet Punch. I don't think Shadow Ball is going to kill Shaman. Honestly, it might have. Looking at Shaman's HP, he's probably min-min. seeing because I think he was Life Orb, that Shadow Ball might have killed there. But I go into Metagross instead of Scarm, and which I realized instantly was a mistake, because he goes into Perugly, and it doesn't have Life Orb, so it's not going to kill itself. And between Roar and Drill Peck, I decided to go with Roar, but now I can get taunted, and I can't really do anything about it. I just decide I'm going to stay in and take this, because I can't afford to switch out, and he can't really. I guess he can set up one more layer of spikes, I think, but that'll hurt me. Oh no, he must have max spikes, but that'll hurt me less than just staying in and dying will. So Drill Peck would have been better, and going to Scarm right off the bat would have been better. Okay, he does get that final layer of spikes, and I kill myself here. And now I have Metagross and Togekiss left, so I realize, okay, I have to kill, and hopefully he's not going to switch out and eat the Bullet Punch with Perugly, because if he does, he probably wins. But no, he stays in with Frostlass, and I get Frostlass down. But he lives. Are you kidding me? Luckily, he stays in again. I guess Frostlass would have been dead on entry, but without knowing my last, it would have been risky for him to switch out. So he's hoping Perugly can beat Togekiss. I just have to hope Togekiss beats Perugly. He fakes me out, gets a crit, and I'm wondering why I don't have lefties. Oh no. I'm Life Orbed. So I'm gonna live this hit, and Aura Sphere's gonna kill him, but I'm gonna die to Life Orb. So in our last ever battle, Blah and I tie 0-0. Our last 3 battles were 1-0 me, 1-0 him, and 0-0. So what a way to end 4th gen. Blah, what a battle. Thank you, my man. It's been a blast, and I'll miss you if I'm not battling on 6th anytime soon. And I say I'm retired, but the hope is that eventually I'll be able to make it back. But either way, I'll miss battling you, Blah. Thanks for watching, guys.